Welcome back to Reality Check, where we peel back the layers of reality television to get to the unfiltered truth. I'm your host. Have you ever heard the saying, love is blind? But should that blindness make us ignore red flags the size of a football stadium? The story of Natalie's trip to Michigan to meet Gino on 90 Day Fiancé is a classic example. Today, we're going to analyze the entire incident, from the initial naive hope to the violent confrontation, and ask the biggest question of all. Are Gino and Natalie still together? Let's rewind to the beginning. Natalie arrives in Michigan with a heart full of hope. Gino had told her that he'd asked his wife, Jasmine, for a divorce. He painted a picture of a bright future, wanting to continue their relationship and explore new possibilities. An invitation to a family event was the sweet candy that made Natalie believe this was a serious relationship. But the first shock came quickly. Natalie was stunned to learn that Jasmine, the soon-to-be ex-wife, would also be at the party. It's a logical question anyone would ask. Why? Why would the ex-wife be there if they had truly called it quits? This naivety, or perhaps this willing ignorance of a major warning sign, pushed Natalie into one of the worst situations we've ever seen on the show. She walked right into a trap without even knowing it. The party quickly turned into a nightmare. Jasmine, whose history of screaming and abusive behavior is well documented over several seasons, did not disappoint. She aimed all her venom directly at Natalie. The most brutal insults were thrown. She screamed unspeakable things at Natalie, calling her a whore, and then things crossed the line from a verbal argument. Jasmine physically attacked Natalie. She pushed her, causing the situation to escalate in a flash. What's even more horrifying is what happened off camera. A blogger named Shabuti revealed that Jasmine's attack was far more brutal than what was shown on TV. This source claimed the situation was so severe that the production crew had to stop filming to intervene and calm everyone down. Eyewitnesses at the party also confirmed this on social media, and all of them agreed Natalie did not deserve that. So, where was Gino and what was he doing during all of this? The answer is next to nothing. He failed miserably to protect the woman he invited to meet his family. He just stood in the background, watched it all happen, and offered the useless advice to not listen to what she's saying. Natalie's reaction afterwards was completely understandable. She left in tears, but not before blaming Gino for everything that happened. She said one thing very powerful. "One thing I'm not going to do is take disrespect." She couldn't believe why she was being treated like a criminal. Natalie pinpointed the root of the problem perfectly. She said this was 100% Gino's fault because he didn't clean up his past mess before bringing her into his life. This is a huge lesson. You cannot build a new future on a messy, unresolved foundation. Natalie made it clear she wanted no part of this chaos. The biggest question all fans are asking now is, after all of this, are Gino and Natalie still together? Many fans have voiced their support for Natalie and advised her to walk away. Let's take a look at their social media, the only clues we have. Natalie currently has her Instagram account set to private. Gino doesn't tag her in any of his posts. However, there's one interesting detail. They are still following each other. What does this mean? There's a high probability that they are still in some kind of relationship, but are forced to hide it because of the show's non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs. Producers always want to keep the final outcome a secret to build suspense for the tell-all episodes, so their social media silence doesn't necessarily mean they've broken up. Ultimately, we will have to wait for the tell-all episodes to get the official answer. But no matter the outcome, this story has left a profound lesson. Fans may hope that Natalie walked away from all the drama, but in the unpredictable world of 90 Day Fiancé, nothing is ever certain. Thanks for tuning in to Reality Check. What do you think Natalie should do? Let us know your thoughts. We'll see you next time.